minutes from August 22nd, public hearing number 1, and the town board meeting from August 22nd. I think we can take those together. Or is there any objection to taking all of the meeting minutes together through October 2nd?
There is one correction on the September 26th minutes on page 5, the second paragraph after item H. It should read Paul Day, engineer of the city of Waukesha, not the county of Waukesha. So we all approved except for September 12th with correction.
Just a question, Mr. Chairman, or perhaps for Jamie.
Sure.
Was everyone present for all of those meetings, if we want to take a motion together?
Double check, sorry. Bear with me real quick.
I'm looking, maybe just to help, the October 2nd, 2013 closed session, maybe I'm missing that, was Mr. Laska here for that? It says not present.
I was at a funeral.
Yeah, I'm just going through, I apologize, I
No, it's
typically
fine.
look at it.
Also too, Jamie, I was absent for September.
September 3rd, I see that one
Yes.
already. So
So,
just September 3rd and October 2nd.
take it one at a time, I will act accordingly.
Okay.
All right, then for August 22nd, the public hearing number 1, and the regular meeting from August 22nd.
Move for approval.
Second?
I'll second with discussion. At the August 22nd meeting, I think it is my wish that a comment be inserted into the meeting minutes. Hector de la Mora during that meeting spoke that any modification of an approved plan of operation had to go before the plan commission prior to being considered by the board. And that does not appear in the meeting minutes, and I'd like to insert that in.
And that was August 22nd, public hearing.
That was August
The regular
22nd at the general
Thank you.
meeting. not the public hearing.
What was that again? Where
What
did that
meeting,
occur?
what section though?
That happened in discussion with regard to the Walgreens. He said there was back and forth between Brian Fisher, Mark Lake, and Hector de la Mora after Hector said that any modification to a plan of operation had to go back to the plan commission. And Brian, you then asked Mr. Lake, was that his understanding, or did he have something to say about that? Mr. Lake then replied back, and I'm paraphrasing your conversation with Mr. Lake's, that there was some back and forth about he felt that it didn't need to go back because the plan commission had offered an approval for the 24-hour operation. The language got played back and forth about, and you're asking us today to simply just approve that recommendation that they offered. He said yes. Meeting continued on. But I'd like to have Hector's, if you want to put more in, that's your prerogative to make that statement, but I would like Hector's language about any modification to a plan of operation has to go to the plan commission. Insert.
I guess the concern that I have, Supervisor Banske, we did this dance a couple of months ago, at one point in time, you made the motion and wanted minutes to be absolutely minimalistic. And that motion was approved by the board.
Sure, but the
So-
board members have the right to insert and request, including word-by-word transcription of meeting minutes if they'd like.
Well, attempts to do that were defeated. I mean, can't we simply let people listen to the audio tape of that? I mean, the representation you're making, I won't vote for it because I don't know whether that's accurate or not.
If you want to, I guess, if we, I would make an amendment then to your motion to approve, to authorize the insertion of language from the meeting minutes or from the recording in which Hector De La Mora says that any modification to a plan of operation has to go to the plan commission.
Would you accept as a professional courtesy, so we've got the opportunity to listen to that audio tape or look at the YouTube and compare it against the statement you put in there? Would you be willing as a courtesy to me to table the approval of those minutes tonight? I'll make such a motion.
If you're asking to withdraw your motion, I will withdraw my second,
I am, and I'll move to table just as a matter of courtesy.
and I will second the table.
Thank you.
Oh, can I, clarification, we took two together, right?
Yes. Both August 22nd. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries, those are tabled. On to September 3rd, special meeting.
Banske to abstain.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. September 11th and September, if there's no problems, September 11, 12, and 26.
26 with just corrections can be included in with the motion. All were present.
I'll make a motion to approve September 11th, September 12th, and September 26th of 2013. And with the corrections.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And lastly, October 2nd, 2013, Supervisor Banske is to abstain.
Make a motion to approve the closed session from October 2nd.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to number 4, discussion and possible action on the monthly report from the Sheriff's Department. And I don't see anybody here. And Dan is off fighting the fire, so I think we'll move on to number 5, Plan Commission items. Discussion and possible action on the accessory building for Michael and Kelly Mindiola. The Plan Commission's recommendation was to approve with subject to the conditions in the planner's report.
Make a motion to accept the Plan Commission's recommendation and approve the structure with the 6 conditions as recommended by the town planner.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to B, accessory building for Mark and Elaine Blonian. I hope I'm doing that correctly. Plan Commission's recommendation was to approve, subject to the conditions, specifically the lowering of the structure 1 foot.
Make a motion to accept the recommendation of the Plan Commission with the adjustment of a height limitation of 25 feet as they recommended with the additional conditions that the plan listed.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to C, site plan for AT&T Communications. The Plan Commission's recommendation was to approve, subject to the conditions in the planner's staff report.
Make the motion to accept the recommendation of the Plan Commission and attach the 7 conditions as the plan recommended.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to D, preliminary certified survey map for the Hazel Danner Revocable Trust. The applicant is Dean Danner. Plan Commission's recommendation was to extend the CSM to January 1, sorry, of 2014.
I believe it was February 14th, wasn't it not?
It was March.
March
Or
1.
March.
March.
I'm
The other one was
sorry, that
January.
was the Belinsky.
March, okay.
Sorry.
Also move.
Second?
I'll second for this discussion real quick. Chris and Jamie, do you believe that there is a precedent being set that in some way we should be protecting ourselves and not extending this?
You have two choices. One is to, you have three choices. One is to deny the CSM and have the applicant come back when there's more information. You can choose not to act, in which case the CSM is automatically approved after whatever deadline was set previously. Or the third option is to accept their extension. And in the instances of accepting the extension or in denying it, there's really no action that's occurring and there's really nothing that impacts the town or the applicant, other than if we deny the application, he would have to resubmit and pay fees a second time, which.
So it costs him money.
Right.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Anything further? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to E, the plan of operation revocation for the conditional use and sign permit for My Guy Auto. Plan Commission's recommendation was to withdraw or revoke the permits.
I would make a motion to withdraw, revoke the conditional use and sign permit for My Guy Auto.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. On to F, discussion and possible action for the letter of credit, Rolling Oaks 2, Phase 2 of $296,616.
Make a motion to approve the letter of credit, the amount you just read.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Larry?